Are you thinking about improving your productivity? Bingo, you find the right video. Because in this video, I'm not going to just give you all those different apps and jargon, which you already know from quick internet search, but I will tell you one fundamental factor, which is about your mental productivity. Because at the end of the day, app, notions, all the different productivity app will be absolutely goes to nowhere if we don't have a right mental productivity system in place. So in this video, I'll share with you 5 mental productivity principle which I everyday use, which you can use it after this video, after watching, so you could 10x. I really say that you can 10x your productivity of what you are doing right now. You want that right? Of course you do. So let's get started. Sure. Number 1, not forgiving. There's so many people, I see this one around us, is about when they don't want to forgive. So even I tried on myself too. When I try not to forgive on something, it's so hard for me to let that thing go. It keep running like a bad record inside the mind, over and over and over. So what is happening with this, all those mental record when it's happening in my mind? Basically, it does not let me focus on the thing I'm supposed to do. What does it mean? It is actually making me focus on this absolutely useless thing in my mind over and over and over. A trash record is playing in my mind. That's an absolute stupid way. I'm just simply destroying my valuable moment. Probably it was a sucky experience, probably it's a bad conversation, or probably it was a bad relationships, or probably it's a bad friendship, or it's a bad business deal. But however it is, it was an experience. So the goal is about how do I extract a lesson from it and get out of those bad record, which is simply destroying my present now. And that's not going to happen if I'm not just forgive and walk off. We got to move on and use our valuable time. So we could just simply use our time to make ourselves productive, because those broken record not giving us anything. We probably already extract all the best lesson we can get in the very first few times of playing on that one too. And all the thing happening after this one, just simply trash talking our own mind. So now the goal is about how do we forgive fast, move on, and jump to the next very thing and drive that forward, because that's why we have an exciting journey moving forward. Number 2, blaming others. The people who really focus about just blaming others, simply they don't do one thing. They don't take the responsibility. And these people are really trash. So now my fundamental goal is about avoiding such kind of people, and then also correct them by directing them that they're just simply doing the trashing to the other people, because they are trash. Their mind is full of trash too. So my first very important is about everything around me is mine. I own everything in my world. Basically, there is a book about this one. You can check it out from Jacko from Extreme Ownership. Excellent book. If you ever love reading book, this is the book I would highly recommend on this one too. So Extreme Ownership say this one, no bad teams, but bad leaders. That's what we apply in the work. So that means in the work or in personal life, everything I own. So there's no blame game. I'm taking responsibility of what I'm doing right now, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm going to move it forward. If I really did wrong, I'll say sorry and move forward to the next thing. There is nothing about hanging back and blaming game and try to avoid the responsibility, because with that one, whenever somebody do that one, somebody just simply doesn't look competent, and that's a terrible way to blow someone's brand in personal life or even professional life as well too. Never do that mistake to yourself. Don't destroy yourself in front of other people. You look so bad. Never ever I want to be that person on the seat. Number 3, negative thinking. Our minds are always full of negative things, right? As a human, we have a monkey mind. It's running around, going around, banging to each other and getting some issues, eating some bad food or different kind of things, right? Which is fine. Not everyone has a disciplined thinking. So now the goal is about using this mental detox principle number 3 to make our mindset really quiet and calm. So one of the exercises I love doing this one is about once in a month or every twice in a month, sit down somewhere, do not touch any digital devices and just do nothing for 10 minutes and let that monkey mind run around and speak it out, because in our everyday possible day we do so many things, and those are the things just skip to our mind and we just force to the doing the next thing, but those things stack inside in our mental inbox. Then mental inbox becomes so high, and that 10 minutes just simply clean up those thoughts, so we have a much more calm situation. And that's one of the powerful way, because that's the way we have the energy go up, and we can bring the energy up, and we can put that high energy to drag down our negativity, suppress it, and we have a better mental model. So talking about others, it's a really bad ways of busying ourselves talking about. The cheap people talk about things. The people who are a little better than cheap people, they will talk about other people. And the people who are really big people, who have a big mindset and successful, they will talk about ideas, problems, products. So this is the thing. The people who are really busy about talking about other people, they're not really cheap. They're probably professionals too. The worst that happen is through that process just simply pass each other toxicity. So it's like an example, 5 people sitting down in the same sofa and they've been drinking poison to destroy each other at the same time. It's very normal. I can fall off in this situation right now, and my goal is in this situation, I want to get out from that conversation as fast as possible, because all I don't want to get my glass full of toxic and poison, which will be in my stomach and brain in a while, and I'm gonna run through a negativity. I want to talking about synergy, how we can work together, how can I deal with that, how can I deal with the problem, can we put our brain together to solve that problem, can we put all the idea together to build a new product and solutions, can we work together, can we stop arguing about it, can we build something amazing, can we take the next step together forward. That's the thing, is about building synergy. So that's the mental model, is about, rather than talking about other, focus about building great synergy. And I know it's hard. It was hard for me years back too. But when I keep doing it over and over and over, it becomes a muscle. And like an example, when you go to the gym and we build ourselves, we have a bigger muscle, and that makes us stronger. The same ways about this productivity really works like a muscle. More we use this principle, the better we become. 5, avoiding the hard thing. This is a terrible way. A lot of people love to do the easy thing first, and they're really busy about doing all the easy things. And that's why all the hard things in at the last. So normally when we start about doing something, we have a high energy and high enthusiasm. So we've been doing all the easy thing right now. The more we keep doing the things, our enthusiasm go down and energy level go down too. It's exactly like a battery. Our human body is exactly like the same like the battery too. So now, in the beginning, we've been doing all the easy work, right? And we're burning high energy and high enthusiasm. But now our energy goes down, and then all the work is become harder. We need high energy and high enthusiasm. So what will happen? It was like we're looking like a Lilliput looking at a big monster in front of us, right? So what do? We give up. We run away. We leave it for next day. And that is a great formula to make our self-esteem down. It makes us believe that I'm a quitter, I cannot do this, my ability is so less. But actually not, just did not utilize in the right way too. So the goal is about, how do we start with the hardest thing first? Focusing on the hardest thing, and I can do the hardest thing. I personally love doing the hardest thing. When I'm working the team, I want to pick the hardest thing who don't want it to do, and I love to do this one. And this is something I have learned, seeing this one, a lot of amazing people do that, including Elon Musk is one of them too. You probably want to say, how do I build this mental model? I would like to recommend one book. Check out the book called Eat the Frog. It's a famous book. It's a really amazing line. The name, Eat the Frog First. So when there is a lot of bad food into it to eat about, eat the frog first. Eat the hardest one first. The thing you don't want to do first, do it first. Get it rid of. And it gives us amazing energy back. Because, wow, I can do that hardest thing. That build confidence, self-esteem, and also giving enthusiasm to do the next one. Oh, I have already killed the big boss already. The next one, we'll win them. We'll just slaughter them out in a minute. So that's kind of create a great momentum too. But yes, in the beginning, hardest one probably take a longer period of time, but as long as we use our highest energy and high enthusiasm, we have a high chance to win and forward. So there you go. You got the 5 principles which you can use to 10x your mental productivity too as well too. And so now, it's not about only just mental productivity, you also need to how to use your time too, because at the end of the day, your productivity and time, very correlation. Check out this video right now. I show you in 15 ways how do I use my time to maximize productivity. It will help you as well too. Click right now and I'll see you there. All the best. Some exciting plans for the next week. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that out.